Welcome back to another video on my channel Delisha Academy. Welcome back to all of you. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm so happy to have all of you with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these videos. And today we're going to do repeating patterns with pictures. So let's get into our video. Repeating patterns are patterns that occur again and again and again. They are patterns that repeats itself. So when patterns are happening again and again and again, or you are seeing it repeating itself, it is known as a repeating pattern. So look at our first example. So from this example, just by looking at it, we can tell that something is happening again and again and again. It is looking like something is reoccurring. So let's look at our first object. We have a butterfly, and next to our butterfly we have a football. Next to our football we have a butterfly again, and next to our butterfly we have a football, and after our football we have a butterfly again. Now if we watch this pattern closely, we can see that we have two things repeating itself. We have the butterfly repeating itself, and we have the football repeating itself. So let's look at our pattern again. First we have the butterfly. After our butterfly comes the football. After our football comes the butterfly. After the butterfly comes the football again. So now we want to know, what are we going to put after the butterfly? Are we going to put another butterfly, or are we going to put a football? Okay, so let's take a deeper look into our pattern. We have butterfly, football, butterfly, football. So after our butterfly is our football. So after our butterfly is our football. So here in our first example, we can see two things are repeating itself. Two things are happening again and again and again. And that is the butterfly and the football. So first we have the butterfly, and after the butterfly is our football. So after every butterfly is the football, and after every football is the butterfly. Now I hope I haven't lost you. Let's look at another question. So we have our number one. So let's look at our number one question. Again, we have something that is happening again and again, something that is repeating itself. So first we have our flower. After our flower we have a lollipop. After our lollipop we have a flower again, and after our flower we have a lollipop. So let's look at our pattern a little more in depth. So after flower is our lollipop, after our lollipop is our flower, and after our flower again is our lollipop. So after every flower is a lollipop, and after every lollipop is a flower. So if we have flower, what's after our flower? Lollipop. What's after our lollipop? Flower. What's after our flower? Lollipop. So if our last object is a lollipop, what do you think will come after the lollipop to fill this space at the bottom here? After our lollipop is a flower. Because from our pattern we could see that after every flower is a lollipop, and after every lollipop is a flower. Okay, let's look at a next example, but this one is maybe a little tricky, or maybe just as easy as this one. Okay, so here we have our question number 2, and from this one we can see we have, instead of one, we have 2 in each one. Okay, so here we have 2 leaves, 1 leaf, 2 leaves, we have two marbles, one marble, two marble. After our marbles are our leaves again. After our leaves are our marbles again. Okay, so let's go a little in depth into this pattern. So we have two leaves, and after our leaves we have two marbles. After our two marbles we have two leaves again, and after our two leaves we have two marbles. So if we are watching this pattern again, we are seeing it is happening again and again and again. It is repeating itself. So first we have leaves, marbles, leaves, marbles. We are missing leaves. We are missing leaves. And let's go on to our final question. Okay, so here we have two of each set, two of each kind. Okay, so first we have two pencils. Let's count. 1, 2. So we have two pencils. Let's count our sweeties. 1, 2. Let's count our pencils again. 1, 2. Let's count our sweeties again. 1, 2. So here we are seeing we have pencils. After our pencils we have sweeties. After our sweeties we have pencils. After our pencils we have sweeties. So again, we are seeing here that our pattern is repeating itself. It is happening again, again, and again. So here we are seeing pencils, sweeties, pencils, sweeties. So after our every pencil is a sweetie. After our two sweeties are two pencils, and after our two pencils are sweeties. So again, we are seeing pencils, sweeties, pencils, sweeties. So if after our sweeties, let's look at where we have sweeties in this pattern. Here we have sweeties, okay? And in our sweeties, after this, meaning here is after, we have two pencils. So if after this set of sweeties, we want to know what we're going to put at the bottom here, we will say pencils. After sweeties are pencils, because if we have two sweeties here, and after those sweeties we have two pencils which are here, that means after sweeties we have pencils. So after our sweeties in the pattern on this side, we get two pencils. So here we can see our pattern is complete because it is repeating itself, and after every sweetie there are two pencils, and after every two pencils there are two sweeties. Okay, so I hope you all understood repeating patterns. Like here we see that repeating patterns are patterns that repeats itself or reoccurs or happen again and again and again in a particular pattern. So we have seen patterns before us, and we know what are repeating patterns now. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you understood, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.